What's up, guys? Okay, so I saw this. I saw this in Snapchat story. You know, like they have that shit. That this teacher got fucking fired. I think she was from New York. She got fired because she showed these first graders this fucking cartoon, and it's about like sex education to fucking first graders. Me personally, I feel like that's way too fucking young. That's for the parents to kind of like, if the kids have these questions, but for you to just fucking make them think about shit like this. I think as kids we're really smart and we know how we feel, but for a teacher to put it upon herself to say, okay, kids, we're gonna watch this shit, and I guess it was like a big thing. So we're gonna watch this little cartoon that everybody was fucking talking about. So shut your. Oh, I don't really know. I'm the one that fucking found it. I'm the one that saw the story, and I was like, damn, this fucking teacher has some balls, bitch. Teach. Like, there's certain things teachers can, like, you're not really there to fully raise a child. You're there to fucking educate, like, by history and writing and all that shit. To me, sex, religion, and like certain things, that is not your place, mamita. Stay in your lane. Play this.
Pass it, Squeaks. Whoa, watch it. You almost hit me in the pee-pee.
Fucking little lizard, little.
What's so funny, you two?
He said pee-pee.
Little kids.
Do you notice that when you say pee-pee, you giggle, but when you say penis, you say it in a serious voice?
I never noticed that
I never thought about that.
Some children and adults feel uncomfortable when they talk about their private parts.
I don't.
So they make up cute or funny names for them.
What's one for a girl's private parts?
Vajayjay.
Kaslapas,
But
papake.
what does Scoops mean when he says vajayjay?
He means vulva.
That's right, Kayla.
Ooh, smart
It's
girl.
important to use the proper
Excuse
words
me?
for our private parts.
Why?
Because our private parts are just as amazing as our hearts, lungs, brains, or any other of our amazing body parts.
But our hearts pump blood, our lungs breathe, and our
Well,
brains...
that's good. That's a good
All our
education.
private parts do is pee.
That's not entirely true,
Wait.
Scoops. It is true that a person pees or urinates through a hole called the urethra in the penis.
Urethra.
Does everyone have a urethra?
They do. It can be harder to see,
The
but
vagina?
it does have a tiny hole in the front of the vulva where urine comes out from their urethra. Urination is actually very important. It helps us get
Yuck.
rid of waste, stuff our body doesn't need.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points at
That's called an erection.
Period.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Ah!
It is not.
Mom puts me to bed. I like to touch my vulva too.
No, she
You have
doesn't.
a clitoris there.
Oh,
Keith.
nasty
It
girl.
probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
They don't?
That's
Willow
right,
boy.
Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel.
Interesting.
But it's best to only do it in private.
Well, if private parts are so special, why do you cover them up?
Because they are private, silly.
Shut the fuck up,
That's
chicken.
right, Kayla. Because they are private.
Hey, Squeaks, pass it.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
He acts like he has a big dick. Relax, little dragon. First of all, why the fuck is even a dragon talking? That's confusing for children. A chicken asking questions, like, that's the wrong message. That's mostly disturbing of the little fucking boy and say, how come my dick gets hard up in the air? I don't know, bitch, because you need to fucking hook that shit up. Hook, you know, the little girl's like, well,
Okay,
sometimes when I'm in my bed and my mom puts me to bed, I like to touch myself too, and it feels good. I'm like, bitch, TMI, bitch.
So let's get back to the fucking
Let's get
video,
into
real
it.
shit. You know,
Seriously.
that was actually a lot for a first grader. You know?
Right? At the beginning, it was good how she was explaining, the private part, blah, blah. But when this bitch started to get real deep, like, that's not your place. That's not your shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the teacher shouldn't have been taught, especially on the fucking playground. You mean?
Yeah. In front of the chicken and the fucking dragon. That disturbed me a lot.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so the story is that this fucking teacher showed this cartoon to these kids. Imagine all that information, because not every kid feels the same. Some kids are more advanced, that they already know these things, and some kids are like, that doesn't happen to me. So now they got them thinking. So it's like everybody's different. So I feel like when you're already in, like, I think 6th grade is when you do sex education. Every fucking little kid's already hooking that shit up.
6 or 7, something like that.
Every little kid's already getting, a little boy's already kind of going through that a little bit more. But 1st grade is very, very soon, in my opinion. I feel like it's very soon for, like, this fucking phone. So I'm so popular. I get so many messages. Put that shit on my notes real quick. So what do you think? Like if our daughter was first grade, I would be like, if my daughter right now, she's gonna be 18. But if she was first grade, I'll be like, even when she was gonna have her sex education when she was sixth grader, I was a little bit uncomfortable because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like uncomfortable, you know, just because, you know, I'm open with her when I talk about certain things, but I don't really know what the fuck they're gonna talk about. You know what I mean? Just
for me,
if she would watch this video, they would have showed it to her at first grade. I would be literally up in that fucking office, bitch. You know what I mean? I would be.
It would have been an issue. It was a little too much information for a little mind, you know.
And just the way they word things, like whoever like really thought that this cartoon was very educational, I'm saying like, how come my penis gets hard in the air? It's just like very vivid, kind of like the kids like, and then
they like to touch themselves, like,
yeah, and then the little girl,
and then you could touch yourself, but just in public. I mean, not in public. You know?
So yeah, so it's a lot of the kids can go like, yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much. I just don't think, if I was told that when I was little, I'll be always in the room then, not feeling guilty. I would. I swear, if I was told to me when I was little, because every time I was younger, I always felt guilty if I was, you know, exploring my body, you know. But if they told me that shit, oh, it's okay for me to explore, I'll be back. I'll see you in 3 hours. You can't
3 minutes later, he's back up.
3 minutes later, it's like, I'm in 3 minutes.
All right, guys. So that's it, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that was some weird shit, man. No wonder that bitch got fired. Bitch is like, and who the fuck animated this cartoon? Like really? If anything, it's like something when you smoke some weed and you play that shit, it's like, wait, this is for real kind of shit? But if they're really showing this shit to elementary kids, let's kind of like...
The one who made it should be fired.
Like, come on. At the beginning, I was like, all right, I get it. No.
Yeah.
The little girl was funny, though.
They were all funny.
Yeah, it was. You almost see me on my pee-pee. Bitch, you got a penis, you're a fucking dragon. Bye. Have a good day. And don't show that shit to your kids. At least not now. Because that's kind of really... Imagine a little girl sees that the little cartoon character said, well, my mommy puts that blah, blah, blah. The little girl's gonna want to do that. Not cute. Bye.
That was a trip.
Oh shit, it's still playing.